Let's talk about my job because I just lost it. This video is not a planned video whatsoever because I can't be planning a video when I just lost a job. And this is a job that is very dear to my heart because it's a Muslim role. The CEO is the best person I've ever met so far. And it's just it just ticks a lot of boxes. But what really happened was, instead of actually taking blames and throwing it on other people, I'm going to be accountable for my mistake to the best of my abilities. The problem in question is not about me not doing the job well, because in one of our recent meetings, he mentioned it specifically that I'm now having a better conversation with clients and stuff. So that means I'm improving as a sales guy with just 1 month in the job. So that's very commendable, by the way. And the only problem I was having at the job was making mistakes that was not even part of the contract and shit. Like, for example, I'm going to give you an example. There was a day I couldn't respond fast to a client that I was messaging at the time, simply because I was in the rain. I was running for my life. So I couldn't even bring out my phone because my phone was going to get drenched, and I didn't even know that I got messaged. And that was a terrible situation. That is, of course, nobody's fault. But as long as it is from my end, I'm going to take accountability for it. And that's the first scenario. The second scenario was, it was a different one entirely. And two people were messaging a particular client because there was a glitch in our messaging platform which made me see only my message without seeing his. So that was a very crazy thing that only happened after I left the app, and he was complaining that why was I messaging the same client in capital letter. Like, he sent those message meaning he was very angry. So I apologize for it, but apology doesn't change the thing. The client was confused already, but he ended up closing though. He ended up closing, and that's the second situation. The third situation was the final one of it, and it was crazy, which was me messaging a female client. Our clientele, it is based on male because it's a male dominant role, so our clientele is only based on male. And what really happened was, I didn't even know. She just sent in a message, and I was eager. I was in the mood to like close because I was messaging about two clients at the same time. So I was just messaging and messaging. But he brought it up in the meeting that why did I message a female, which I had already stopped initially because a colleague mentioned it to me that why was I messaging a female, and I completely told him that I was going to stop it and stuff. So I had to like, I wanted to take accountability for it as usual and cover up for it and like apologize and move on. But this was something we took more time on, and this made me really tensed. Like, because whenever you're talking to him, like, he's someone that is very authoritative. Even his voice sends shivers down your spine. He's a great guy. So it made me really tense, and I just had to just cough something out because he wouldn't let you say rubbish, and at the same time, he would not let you to just stay without speaking. You have to say something to him. So I told him that I thought a maybe it was a man that just put his name and that just put his wife picture on his profile. But he had to ask me that does that make sense and shit, because the lady's name was a female name. But I didn't even know. Wallahi, that was the first time I'm coming across that name in my entire life. So I didn't even know if it was a female name or not because I just saw the name. But I knew we mostly have female clientele. So I'm just like, let's just talk, because the thing didn't even come to my radar in my head. So when he now later asked me finally, I just told him that I might have thought it was a female client, but it didn't come to me that I should not message her. And that was when he told me that, so you are lying. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know. I was just trying to tell him because at this point I had gone to the hospital and I was diagnosed with something crazy that I would not love to say. But alhamdulillah, I'm healing now. So I it really messed up with my mental health. I wasn't even thinking straight. Sometimes I can just sit down and just, oh, subhanallah, and just be panting. So it's messed up with my head. I didn't know what I was doing or what I was thinking. And but at the same time, it is not an excuse, because this is a contract. You are being paid to work. So don't bring your health issues into it. That was why I'm going to get in on leads. Like I'm going to try to get in on leads. I was doing too much, because I didn't want to fall his hand, because I was given that role by a very good mentor of mine. And if I should lose that role, I'll probably lose his relationship too. And I was avoiding that, because the role was everything to me. My mentor was everything to me. So when the meeting was eventually finished, I got removed from the account, and I got sent the letter that everybody dreads, a contract of termination of appointment. And it was really painful to me, because I wanted to I wanted to give everything I had into this company. I was just praying to Allah to heal me every night, so I could just focus, because this was my plan all along. I wanted to get into the university, and because this job doesn't take too much of my time, just get into the university and do this and just build. But it is unfortunate that it didn't happen. But on the bright side, I worked there for about a month and a half. But the first month didn't count, because I did not close any role, because I was on the verge of just getting pushed from the main messaging platform to just be helping other people in there, and all my appointments didn't close. But in the second month, I closed about $9,000 in sales, and got $3,000 cash collected. So I was going to get about $150 for the commissions. And I initially thought it was not going to send it, because I was like, I messed up real bad. I know I messed up. So I don't think it should send it. But when he sent it, I was very happy, because this money is not even for luxury, or to get, because I have a lot of things on my mind that I want to do. I'm currently building my own brand. My brand consultant that will help me like get everything into space, and she asked for money, because she's supposed to now. She asked for 35K, and at the time I don't have buying, and I wanted to get content tools like this. I got this one. This is the tripod I'm currently using to film. That's why I can bend my camera and shit. And I got a sunset lamp. I got a sunset lamp because of practical lightings and shit. And I also got this particular light. This light is costly, man, because it is very bright. The light is very bright, so I got that light too. And inshallah, we are moving. But what I'm trying to do now is, I swear to Allah, I swear, I don't want to waste this thing that have been put in me, because he entrusted me with the role for once. And even I'm not even doing this for myself at this point. I'm doing it for my mentor, because of the time he spent with me. He will literally spend hours with me daily. I'm going to send him a message. He will reply me as soon as possible. He's one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. He was he's spending hours with me, going on one-on-one calls with me. So I'm not just going to end it here. So while on the job, I came across someone who was in his network, and the person was teaching people explicitly how to get a sales job. Like that was the only thing he was teaching. And his price point for his ticket price for the month is $57 per month. In the info space, it is very low. But for me, the money is high, because it's about 80 something thousand or something. And my family too has been on my ass since I got the money, because my account is linked to my mom account. So everyone knows I now have the money now, which I regret. But I love my family anyways. So this money, it is an investment. It is not a profit. It is a seed that I should sow. So I'm going to be paying for the branding aspect of things. And I have content tools. I'm going to be paying for how to get the sales job too. And inshallah, it is going to work out. And I'm going to go back. Not to him to tell him that he didn't believe in me, but to appreciate what he did in my life. Because man, not everybody can do that. Not everybody can be patient enough with you. And I thank Allah for making me realize my mistakes. and not get another job without realizing. And I thank Allah that He has finally removed this particular sickness or whatever from my life, because now I can focus. Alhamdulillah. And I thank Him for clarity of mind. I thank Him for my family, and most especially, I thank Him for my grandpa's health and everything that have been happening. So yeah, I know that's a fucking long video, and I don't even want to look at it right now. But Alhamdulillah, there's this guy that I networked with sometime in 2025. This guy is now freaking rich, like really rich. So he has been my motivation ever since. Like if this guy can do it, I can do it too.